Hey guys, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. And we're picking up where we left off with Raul. We're taking him to 3 different NPCs that he'll listen to their stories and realize he'll make a decision on his own. I mean, you influence him depending on how you respond, of course, but he makes a decision on whether or not he should retain this mechanics persona he's adopted, or if he should bring back his old gunslinging methods, you know. And Corporal Sterling's the next one.
Name Sterling, first recon. Can't say I've seen you before.
Oh yeah?
Remember if I had.
So, and unlike Andy and Lawyer, you do have to exhaust all of Sterling's dialogue to get the trigger here, and Sterling talks for a bit. He does have a bit of a story going on.
Too. Comes with practice, that's all, and a lot of scouting from place to place.
Oh yeah.
I called her the Long Carabine. Didn't always have the scope. I added that myself. Been shooting with her so long, couldn't bring myself to toss her away. Would have felt guilty to part with the old girl. The other snipers used bolt action, but Gorbets reckoned it didn't matter none if I was different, so long as I could hit my targets. Used to be a ranger, one of the first they sent out east back before we took the dam. Observation and reconnaissance. We took the lay of the land, checked out the locals, and kept ourselves inconspicuous. A couple friends of mine were the first to scout the dam. That was back in '73, if I recall. A lot of those rangers are dead now. Vegas always chewed men up. It's just a little more literal nowadays. Well, that wasn't really a matter of choice. Got myself caught by legionaries up near Malpay. They had themselves some fun with me. Mangled my hands and feet pretty good. Wasn't much good with the pistol after that. Wasn't gonna be trekking across the waste on any more long scouts either. Caesar's boys figured I wasn't going anywhere after what they'd done to me, so they didn't bother tying me up. I crawled out of there on my elbows and knees. Must have looked a sight. Then I rolled down an embankment into the Colorado. Guess I had a mind to drown rather than give Caesar's boys the satisfaction of killing me. But a couple rangers happened to be watching from across the river. They jumped on in and pulled me out of there. Lucky break, they said. Going on 6 months now, but I reckon we'll be moving out soon enough. Can't talk about the details. Till then, we'll man the towers and keep an eye on the fiends. We've had more than our share of trouble from their direction. Whole thing smells of Caesar to me. Of course, that's just guesswork. But I'd still bet a few caps he's stirring up the locals against us.
Alright, so there's Corporal Sterling's little Drakey story there. And a lot of times you do got a fast traveler enter a cell to trigger Raul, so he's probably gonna hit me up.
Got a second to talk, boss?
You kind of
Meeting
a little close
Sterling.
there. Well, okay, you're
complicated.
just gonna stay there.
Here's a guy that's been beat all to hell, right? I mean, he could have retired from the service, but instead he signs back on and does what he can. You think he did the right thing? You think so, boss? Because I remember a time when a lot of people stuck to their duty no matter what. It ended with nuclear bombs falling on my hometown. After the fire, I knew my sister and I couldn't stay at Hidalgo Ranch anymore. The refugees still wanted me dead. They even put a bounty on me. I remember how scared Rafaela was. I told her if she came with me, we'd see the vaqueros. She used to love the rodeo, especially the trick riders. We figured maybe we could find help in Mexico City. We were young. We didn't know what had happened, really. We didn't understand about the bombs. I don't think it was as hard hit as DC or Bakersfield, but it was bad enough. By the time we got there, the city was a radioactive ruin. Still, the city was full of looters, already forming into the beginnings of raider tribes. Crime was bad before the war, but now it was a nightmare. We were living like scavengers, scraping by on what little food we could find, always looking for medicine for my burns. And then, of course, the radiation started to kick in, turning me into this handsome devil you see before you. You're a poet of understatement, boss. But there were moments it was almost worth it. I still remember finding that novelty costume shop. I was just looking around for something I could slice up to wrap my burns when I saw the vaquero outfit hanging on the rack like it hadn't been touched. I took it, not like anybody else needed it, you know? And wore it back to our camp. Rafaela laughed. For the first time since the bombs had fallen. It was. I started to build up a legend. Sometimes it headed off trouble, but most of the times it just started more. Young punks looking to prove themselves would come looking for me, but my eyes were sharp and my guns were quick. For a while, it seemed like we might even survive there, until Rafaela. She went out to find some food one day. I was sick, so I stayed at our camp. I guess it must have been the beginning of radiation poisoning. Anyway, it was supposed to be safe, but some raiders happened to pass through where she was scavenging. I won't speak of what they did to her. When I found her body, the only way to recognize her was this funny little scar on her knee from when she was a little girl. Terrible doesn't begin to cover it, boss. I let my whole family down. First the ranch, now Rafaela. I was the last Tejada. I guess maybe I went a little crazy then. I took my guns and went back to that market. I didn't have many bullets, but I had enough. After the raiders were dead, I salvaged what I could from the store. I was tired. I just wanted to be alone forever. I left Mexico City behind. I made my way out to the Gulf Coast. Eventually, I found an old Petro Chico refinery nobody had claimed. I stayed there for a little while, and I thought a lot about my life. I thought about the guns I'd lived by, and what they'd gotten me. I decided my guns hadn't gotten me anything, and it was time to give it up. I took off the old vaquero outfit and put on a Petro Chico jumpsuit. The name tag said Miguel, so I started using the name myself. Eventually, I made it to Arizona. That's another story, boss.
Raul, you got a rough Drake mode, bro. Some Drake shit, for real. It'd be like that, you know? It'd be like that. Damn. None of the companions have happy backstories, bro. Like, not one of them was like, oh yeah, you know, I used to be big chilling, and then, you know, now I'm here. Now they're all
Those
like,
Freeside thugs aren't
fucked
worth
up shit
time, man.
happened.
Isn't that bomber?
So we can't really talk to Loyal anymore once we complete, you know, Volaire. But thankfully, Raul's not too finicky, and just that is good enough to trigger his dialogue. Really happy about that, because could you imagine this? It'd be like, oh well, actually, you gotta take Raul to Loyal before you finish Volaire. Volare. It's like, she
from your past. Yeah, that's what I thought too.
God damn, my cat's trying to fuck around.
Old history, boss. I left everything when I left Mexico. My home.
She's like trying to attack the couch again. Yo, stop your shit.
But I wasn't always as handsome. As far as the world knows, I was Miguel. And I was okay with that. I headed north for a while and ended up in Tucson. Not Tucson, by the way. Things were good there. Well, maybe not good, but better than Mexico City anyways. I found myself a little shack, started fixing things. Oh sure, boss. I was always good at fixing things. Some I fixed for the town, some I fixed for other people, some I fixed just for the hell of it. It's a better way to use your hands than killing. And even then, I wasn't getting any younger or faster. I lived there for a long time, kept to myself. Didn't get into any fights. Hell, the only reason I even kept my guns oiled was professional pride. Getting there, boss. I'd been in Tucson. The locals can call it Tucson all they want, but it's Tucson, damn it. About 75 years when she showed up. Prettiest thing you ever saw, boss. Maybe it was just a trick of my senile brain, but I swear she looked just like my Rafaela. Her name was Claudia. She ended up taking work at one of the brothels in town. I never went to her, of course. How could I? But I looked after her in my own way. This was a long time ago, before Caesar's Legion pacified Arizona and brought the raider tribes to heel. A tribe came into Tucson one day. More a gang, really. Dirty Dave and his 6 brothers. They were looking for bullets, and I sold some to them. I figured if I did that, they'd leave town before they tore it up too much. No, boss. No, they didn't. As I was saying, I hoped they'd leave the town in peace. Instead, they decided to stop at Claudia's brothel to take the edge off. I don't know which one of them got rowdy first, but by the time I heard the screams and got my guns, it was too late. They shot up the brothel, killed 4 girls, and taken Claudia for their sport. I went after Dave and his brothers. They had a head start, but they slept nights. I didn't. Took me 3 days to catch up to them. Claudia was dead when I got there. They put a bullet in each of her eyes. I couldn't do anything except avenge her, just like Rafaela. I charged into the middle of their camp and started firing. 2 of them were dead before they knew I was there. The other 5, though, they shot the shit out of me. I would have died, I think, if I wasn't so full of rage. By being a meaner old cuss than the rest of them, boss. I wanted to keep living until they weren't. So I just kept shooting until they were all dead. I was in pretty bad shape in the end, though. I don't know how long I laid there, with the sun baking me and the buzzards chomping at me. Eventually, I got the strength to start moving. Some long time after that, I managed to drag my carcass back to town. When I recovered, more or less anyways, I left Tucson and headed west. I ran into Tabitha at Black Mountain, and well, the rest you know. I swore I was done with the gunslinging life. I was too old, too slow, and too beat up to protect anyone anymore. I thought I was done forever, but after traveling with you, I realized I've always had my doubts. About whether I still had what it took to carry my pistols proudly, to use them to do what's right. And now that I've been traveling with you for a while, you made me realize that I could still do that. Maybe I'm not as tough as I used to be, but my brains can make up for that. And my hands are still quick enough. It's time to put the guns back on. You can bet on that, boss.
And there you go. Raul is now Vaquero. He's got his outfit on. He's back to his gunslinging ways, and we're out here. And I'm gonna hold on to him for a little longer because we didn't get Raul any love yet, so he can hang out with us for a bit. It's time to go see Caesar. Everyone's probably like, oh shit, finally this Caesar douche nozzle that everyone keeps yapping about. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna go meet Caesar right now, and we'll do some work for him. We're not gonna do maybe as much work as I make it sound like. I'm like, oh yeah, there's a lot of work. Not really, because Caesar, his faction is very like abrasive. Like doing missions for him makes the other factions not like you pretty fast. So it doesn't take long for you to. If you go down Caesar's path, it does not take you long for you to be locked out. Now the mod I have that does help with the locking out, it's only gonna do so much. It's not gonna give us much. Same thing with the NCR. You know, it did give us a little bit more elbow room, but still the lockouts are there. You know, so I'll do a little bit of work for him, but I'm not gonna do crazy amounts of work for him because I do want to stay in decent, not great, but in decent graces with the NCR.
True to Kaisar. Awe, are you ready to
Oh,
head
this
upriver?
nozzle. All right,
The trip will...
here we go. Now, like I said, if you bring our cage for the first time,
By
you can
order
get
of
2 points
Kaisar,
right
all
here.
visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items. This order also extends to the platinum chip you carry. For now.
Butthole.
Your belongings will...
You can
Hello.
So now we're at the fort. You can actually talk to that guy and convince him that you have a heart problem or some shit, and you're able to
Some
carry
displays have been spreading stories about the
like
burning
live
organ.
app, not revival items, you know, like stem packs and all that shit. Maybe even chems, but you know that's about it. And I don't really care too much, so it's all good.
Some of the slaves have been spreading.
Hey,
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that shit crashed right there. I was about to lose my mind.
You here to fight in the arena? Then you're talking to the right man.
Should we find the arena? I think we'll give it a shot real quick.
What do you need from me? That can be arranged. You will be facing off against a couple of disobedient slaves. Not much of a challenge, but it might be entertaining to watch.
Hey! Damn it! I'm no legionary, but I'll kill you all the same.
Damn, Willow is just gonna shoot everybody, isn't she? I forgot she can come in. She has no boundaries whatsoever.
True to Kaisar. As expected, it wasn't much of a fight. There's a captured NCR trooper available. Sergeant A. Over here!
Bring it!
Bro, Willow, you're not letting me fight. Like, yo, are you good?
A good fight. Some NCR troopers can be competent fighters. I have a dangerous one for you. An NCR ranger by the name of Stella. We got lucky since we rarely capture rangers alive. Even though she's a woman, she's killed every man who's faced her in the arena. Even one of the elite Kenturians. With her bare hands. Watch out for her.
Hey!
let them fight it out in the
Raul, we're up!
You've got to be kidding me, Willow. You didn't even give me a fucking chance. Yo. Wow, the cheese.
Unbelievable.
That's about it. The arena, there's no more. It's donezo. It's 3 enemies, and that's
I
about
can't be
it.
the only one wondering if we're going to
Let's go see shithead Caesar now.
You must enter Kaisar's.
Listen, I do not like being out here, and I don't trust Kaisar. I don't think we should go in there. This cannot be a good idea. I hate to do that. I'm no coward, but I don't trust him. Not at all. If you want me with you, I'll come. All right, let's get this over.
You must enter Kaisar.
Okay, boss.
I always found that mad annoying. It's like, yo, bro, just fucking make him wait like Victor does. That you know, since you can't walk in solo dolo, super annoying.
True
Here we
to
go,
Kaisar.
the douche nozzle himself. His butthole. I will annihilate everybody
You're the
here
courier who
in a while.
caused so much trouble for my legion, and yet you dare come before me. All the bribes I sent to the Omertas ended up buying me nothing. The great Khans aren't exactly clamoring to fight for my legion now. The garrison I established at Nelson has been wiped out. Years of meticulous scheming to place a mole at Camp McCarran. Wasted. The kings of Freeside are cooperating with the NCR now, which frees up soldiers to defend the dam. So tell me this, because I really want to know. I am feared, with good reason. But you, of all people, dare to come here and stand before me. The mighty Kaisar. What were you thinking? We'll talk about the platinum chip when the time comes. In the meantime, you do know why I wanted to meet you, right? A man nearly kills you, so you track him across the breadth of the Mojave. You arrive on the strip and waltz into the Lucky 38 like someone left you a key under the doormat. You assassinate the head of the chairman in his own casino and get away with it. Then something happens to Mr. House's robot, some kind of military upgrade. But the topper, the coup de grace, Mr. House dies while you're visiting him at the Lucky 38. When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, are you ready to get started?
Yeah, definitely. I'm ready to get started. I'm totally gonna help you out, Caesar. I'm not gonna kill you. Super swear.
I want Mr. House erased from the picture. Not just the man you killed, but what he left behind, his legacy.
This is great because we have to do this anyways. So we do what we wanted to do, and Caesar thinks we're riding him. It's the best.
Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are 2 steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 casino. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip you were carrying. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried. I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Goodbye.
I usually do this no matter what, even if I'm looking to clap Caesar, because this lets you do like the work you wanted to do. You know, we're not just here at at Caesar's camp because Caesar invited us. No, just so happened he invited us, and I have to come here anyway. So you just set up yourself to get clapped, Caesar. We're gonna get Willow's final unarmed combat right now.
Weapons can break or jam when needed most. However, our unarmed techniques favor offense over defense. We can charge the enemy and flatten him with our first strike before he can react.
Oh yeah? Shit, we don't have enough unarmed. Oh well. You'll be dying soon, Lucius.
We recently obtained an artillery weapon, but we don't have the part or the skill to fix it.
Yeah, so that's a side mission. I hear you knocking, you know. We may or may not do it. I don't know yet. We'll see. You and what army? That is what we came here to do. So we are out here.
Right behind you.
True to Kaisar.
There's a Horwitzer that they want us to replace, and I don't remember if they actually use it on the... Oh, jeez. Mooned. We got mooned. Wait, why am I naked? I didn't take my clothes off. No, seriously, why am I know they take your weapons,
Some of
but...
the slaves have been spreading stories.
But seriously, why am I naked, game? What did they do to me? What aren't you telling me, damn it?
Kaisar has permitted your weapons to be returned to you while you serve him.
Yeah, so this part of the quest is pretty simple. So Mr. House, he made a lot of what do you call them things? Protectrons, Securitrons. He made a bunch of Securitrons. I think House would show up here if he was still alive, if I'm right. But oh,
Law-abiding citizens, please leave the...
Oh, come on, Willow. Fine. Yeah, so there is a little radiation here, but it shouldn't be nothing crazy. Let's just get on over. Basically, if you want to do this for Caesar, this quest, you gotta find like the little
Bring it.
there's like these little power thingies, generators, whatever. You destroy them, and then you know Caesar will be like, all right, good. And for Hauser, yes, man, you upgrade the secure chances. So now, like I said, scaling is always a thing with these games. Nothing is actually scaled. Now you only see X amount, but they purposely fog it to show you that there is a lot of secure transfer, like a lot. There's hundreds, it's got to be hundreds. The way the house talks about it, and what happened is House, he built this facility before Caesar was here. That's why I know some people be like, why would House make a facility where Caesar's chilling? Remember, Caesar hasn't been here long. He like just got here. Like this is, by the way, the shit you would have to destroy if you were gonna help Caesar. You gotta destroy this or the power regulator. So you gotta destroy that shit. And no, we're not doing that because you know, trying to run Vegas here. So just be careful with your fire. The companions aren't really gonna do anything, so should be good. Fuck you guys. As you can see, just look at that. There's so many of them right here. Installing the chip wakes them all up. And it makes a lot of noise. So Caesar assumes that you destroyed whatever was down here. So don't be like, ah, fuck, how Caesar gonna know that I listened to you? The noise of everything turning on and shit, it sounds like an explosion, or it sounds loud enough for Caesar to be like, oh, good, you destroyed it, good job. In reality, you just woke up the Securitron army. Now, everybody's fucked at this point. Now, the other thing is that they're not 100% ready. There has to be one more thing we gotta do, but that thing pretty much pushes us to the Battle of Huladan. So we're gonna leave Yes Man alone for now. I mean, we'll probably go see him later to let him know about this, but that's about it.
You've carried out Kaisar's will,
You little
but I
butt
must
munch.
confiscate your equipment.
I swear to God, you better not have left me naked. Okay. And then, meanwhile, the courier. Ain't nothing wrong with moving here and there. No, I'm saying it's like, courier, stop. That is also, like, I know, like, a lot of people like to do the, oh, yeah, I'll walk up to Caesar, meet him, and then clap him. That's cool. And it's actually really badass. But I just hate how, like, you have only hold out weapons. It's like, damn, bro.
Well, if this camp is any indication, Kaisar's the monster I've always heard he is. Look at this place.
Yeah, this camp is fucking dog shit. Like, goddamn.
Slaves aren't much. You must enter Kaisar.
Oh my god.
Okay, boss.
Douche. Alright, we are out here. By the way, if you want Oh My Papa, this is the slave ledger for Oh My Papa. If you had to come here and get it, you know, and you couldn't, you know, you fucked it up. Because you don't have to come here. You only have to come here if you screw it up. But yeah, that's some evidence if you screw it up.
Way, true to Kaisar. I felt the ground shake a while ago. I'll take that as a sign you've got the job done. I've read Mr. House's obituary. Had a high opinion of himself, didn't he? With Mr. House out of the way, I can focus on smoothing out a few lingering complications elsewhere in the Mojave. First up are the boomers of Nellis Air Force Base. A tribe so reclusive, it lobs artillery shells at anyone who comes near their settlement. I want you to offer them an alliance with my legion. My terms are simple. Target their guns against the NCR side of the dam when I assault it, and they can keep their freedom. If you find they aren't amenable to this offer, destroy them. Is that so? You are good, aren't you? If the boomers will toe the line, I can focus on other preparations. but not without first rewarding your initiative. Now, moving on. I want you to forge an alliance between Caesar's Legion and the White Glove Society. They used to be cannibals. I expect that information can be used to manipulate them. Go to... Oh, God damn it! Never this bad before. Fuck this. I'm going to lie down. Come back.
Yo, that shit is always funny when he always goes, "Rah!" It's like, what the? Are you good? At least we leveled up though, that's what's up. We're out here. What are we picking this time?
God damn it, go away! A week.
I suspect you'll be a valuable asset to the Legion, assuming you're really on our side, of course. There's a gambler, Martina Grosbeck, who has a knack for learning other people's secrets and passing that information along for a price. The Omertas, who run Gomorrah, have become suspicious of Martina's frequent visits to their casino. Soon they'll pay her a visit of their own. Good. Martina frequents the Vault 21 gift shop on the Strip. Hurry along, and she still may be in one piece by the time you get there.
Why did we get Good-Natured Rascal? Because we talked to Volpez? I don't know. I guess we could load the quick save. But yeah, White Glove Society real quick. Yeah, that usually, what do you call it? That usually is the trigger that locks you into Caesar and makes NCR like hostile towards you. That's how it goes. Hold on. Level up.
God damn it.
We're gonna give energy weapons a little blessing because we're getting close to DLC territory, and you want energy weapons high for that money, because that's what they give you. So if you have no energy weapons skill, oh, you're gonna have a rough time. Here we go. Now let's check. Yeah, they still idolize us. Alright, we'll quick save and... so... I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it does not matter. But you know what?
True to Caesar.
NCR could fuck off. Cause they're gonna ride us the second we come back here to kill. So we'll wait about a day. What's good with that shadow? I just want to test to see if the mod's gonna let us go past White Glove, but White Glove is definitely pretty much where it happens, where the end cut off.
I appreciate your concern, but I'm in excellent health, and we have other matters to discuss. Have you been successful in your efforts to recruit the White Glove Society? You've been resourceful in the past. Why are you a failure now? You'd best step up your performance with this next assignment.
Oh yeah?
I want you to destroy them all. Oh. Huh? Yeah. 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 The Brotherhood.
This guy is fucking destroyed.
I don't know. there have been a couple. Don't. But just leave it alone. I'm fine. Now, what was I saying? Right. Look for the Brotherhood's bunker around, Hidden Valley. My scouts saw some things. I'm going to bed. We'll talk.
We'll talk later. Oh, God. Ah. Yeah, this is pretty much where we're probably gonna stop with Caesar's bullshit, because if we go any further... Wait, what happened? Wild child? Why am I a wild child? Like, that makes no sense. That it don't even matter. Because we're pretty much gonna be clapping Caesar very, very shortly. Let's see, what is this? Fuck it, we'll leave Caesar right here. We'll leave it. We'll stay at good-natured Rascal with the NCR. And I think we're done. I think we're done with Caesar already. And when I mean we're done, you know what time it is, right? It's time to go get our boy Boone. It's time to go put Caesar in me. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Yes, give me my poop back. There we go. Time to go get Boone. We're fucking him up. Oh, dude, I just realized I should probably go with like minimal shit, like minimal weight, because Lily, what are you doing? You know what? Open wardrobe. What's this? Weapon trunk. This is where I keep my primer, so this will be like my main stash where I like want stuff, but I'm coming back for it. So we're not gonna use everything, right? So let's see. I'm gonna want to get rid of. Fuck it. We'll deal with this later. The video's already getting long. But when we get back, Raul is getting replaced with Boone, and we're gonna go kill Caesar. It's gonna be litty.